All right then. How's everybody doing today? We're gonna start a new game today. I know we didn't finish 10-2 yet, but I'm just really not looking forward to playing that game. So let's start with this. This will technically take the place of Final Fantasy X-2 whenever I finish it. So let's just get started with a new Let's Play. It was fun. Start something new. Let's just start the recordings, and I can have all this set up. Let's see, everything seems to be good. Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new series. We are continuing on with our Final Fantasy Marathon, and we are on Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. It has been a long time since I played this game. Pretty much played it back on the PS2. And I don't even remember if I finished it. At the very least, I don't remember the game at all, or the ending, if I ever got that far. And this is also the Zodiac Age, so who knows what's different. So I didn't mess with the audio settings. That's pretty much all I messed with. I don't think I'll put the subtitles on, of course. And just begin. No reason to waste any time. No, I did notice that the intro cutscene for this game is not full screen for some reason. So this is the way it's supposed to be, apparently. Which is kind of weird. Well, let's enjoy it. I think that's the first appearance of those bunny-eared people, or bunny-eared people. I think that's the case.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
Okay, hold on. Sorry about this. I thought I fixed this, but it seems to still be an issue. We're gonna have to start this over before it gets worse. I don't know why. I tested this game yesterday and everything was going well. Oop. Wasn't expecting it to take me out of the game like that. Okay. Now the problem that I've been running into, I guess before we do anything, it's weird. This wasn't a problem yesterday when I was testing all this stuff out. But let's see if we can fix it. If not, I'm gonna have to pick a different game, I guess, to play for tonight. So it's pretty much the fact that I have VSync on. See, the game runs. I don't understand why this game is running at this speed. Let me check something. Okay, let's see if this tells me what the game's running at. So it says the game's running at 60 FPS. Although I am going to have to restart it. Definitely don't want that 60 FPS counter in the way. Well, let's lower this. I think that's about right. Let's see. So VSync is off. So if I put it on, well, the game just runs uncapped. 360. Okay, so what if I just put it at 30 FPS? Yeah, this is BS. I was working like 2 days ago, or yesterday, whatever it was, and I was testing all this stuff out. Let's see, is the game just going to run at 30 to spite me? You gotta be kidding me. Why is it always with Square Enix games I have to deal with these issues? Always gotta be a problem, Square Enix. Can't do a PC port for your life, or if your life depended on it. Just so I don't blast my ears out. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, if that's supposed to help it. Some people say put it in borderless mode, but for some reason that's not working. Just get this white screen. Oh, it's working now. Okay. It's interesting. Let's see if it actually made a difference. Okay, so the game is running at 60. So I don't know if did I put VSync on? VSync's on. I don't think that makes a difference. We'll just keep that on. Okay, I guess borderless window's the way to go. It wasn't working for me before. Okay, now all I have to do is restart and get rid of the FPS counter on the top. It'd be nice if it wasn't in my recording, but it is. So let's get rid of that. I don't think I can do it with the game running. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Okay, that was just an absolute nightmare. I wonder if the game is still in borderless mode. Okay, that. Subtitles, graphics, borderless. VSync is on, 60 FPS. You can definitely tell when the game's running at 30. Don't think you can go higher than that. Okay, now I can start this again. With my recording, I mean for the Let's Play. Yeah, at least we didn't waste too much time, but sorry about that. Thought all of this was settled, but I guess not. Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new series. Today we are doing Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, in our continued pursuit of beating all mainline Final Fantasy games. We're getting close to the end, but are we going to be able to finish before Final Fantasy XVI comes out? And I'll have to buy a PS5. Who knows? Chances are at the pace we're going, we probably won't. I think it's coming out next year. And you know, not like we're just playing Final Fantasy games. So there's that. I'm sure if we just stuck to Final Fantasy, we'd be able to beat it. But let's check here. So the only thing I changed was putting on the subtitles and messing with the volume. So hopefully everything's good. Did have a couple issues getting this game running at 60 FPS. For some reason it was running uncapped and speeding the game up for some reason. So we did put the game in borderless mode. That's pretty much it. For some reason you can't run it in full screen mode. Let's hope this cutscene looks good with VSync on. I think that might be the issue with the screen tearing we're having. Also, for some reason the intro cutscene is cut like this. I guess it was supposed to be widescreen, and they just left it this way. This is definitely normal. I wish they would have adjusted the window so there wasn't such a big black bar on the bottom. But what can you do? So yeah, let's enjoy this cutscene. I guess I should mention, I will talk about the Let's Play. They're pretty much going to be 30-minute chunks, roughly, 25 to 35 minutes. Is what I'm going to try to keep them to.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
I guess I'll talk about the Let's Play after this.
Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air. Our kingdom will stand little.
Damn, it looks so good still.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible.
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
I mean, I know this is just a cutscene, but honestly, I can't believe how good it looks. It seems like there's no tearing, so I guess the V-Sync is working this time.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
And it is running at that 60
That I be
FPS.
considered worthy.
You know, I think we should bring that back. You know, anytime we're going into a war, president got to be leading the charge, right? I feel like if more countries took this approach, there'd be a lot less wars. This is brutal. You would think it'd be really easy to take down the Chocobos, but I guess not.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands! Shield hill on sight, near failing light.
It's not standing anymore.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father. For my father! Lord Rasler!
I guess the armor's not that good. Well, that's lucky enough.
Blessings of the Great Father descend.
Didn't they
Guide
just
your
get married?
bodies return to the earth.
It was a short marriage.
Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
Yeah, I guess he didn't make it. There it is. Final Fantasy 12. Pretty good intro.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender.
That's more like it.
Lord
peace
Romanos, King of
involved.
Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good.
Just got wrecked.
Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
The Nalbina Fortress.
Think you can
Northward.
fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
That sure is
Young.
young.
Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bosler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Gee, took him out by himself.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Okay, so for the Let's Play, like I said, about 25 to 35 minutes per episode. Any dialogue that's not read, I'll be reading. And I guess that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else. Let's see. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use the right stick to look around. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on and give it a try. Use left stick to move or X. Walk or run with left stick. Use this depending on your situation. You can walk, yes. Come, stand before me. I sure hope there's a lot more dialogue that's read, because my voice is gonna be in trouble after 3 hours of this. Do you see the marker above my head? The smiley face? That's a talk icon. you can talk to any character showing one of these. Talk to someone, approach them, and press B. Try talking to your friend by the gate. Nope. I didn't think he was my friend, but he was your friend. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, a switch, an item, or the light. To learn more about what you found, walk closer to the icon. Walking closer to the icon will change. Then press B. Now try opening the gate. It is time. We will drive back any Imperial standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on your foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. We're going to save the King. And this is... Why do we have this young kid with us? You'd think they'd have a better army. Unless they all just got wiped out and they just took whoever they can get. You can open the party menu by pressing Y. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. Oh, time for the tutorial fight. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target excuse me. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use the right stick to look around. When you've found them, press B to open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and targeted a foe, close distance using the left stick. You'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press B and select items from the battle menu and then use a potion. After using an item, you automatically resume your previous action. There is no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me. Hey, thanks for waiting for that nice explanation. Yeah, too bad you're gonna die with all of us coming after you. You know, I haven't played Final Fantasy 11. Something tells me it took an inspiration from that game.
Captain?
It is the multiplayer online game. I don't know if we should even play it. I mean, I guess it technically is a mainline Final Fantasy. But I had those excluded, 11 and 14. Even though maybe 14 is different. Because I already play 14. And I think I already have some episodes on YouTube. But that's just random stuff. Random quests and whatnot. Ready's the Remora strike. Oh, hold on. That was actually pretty painful. How many times... Ooh, I wonder if... Can we actually block that? Or is there anything we can do to avoid that attack? Maybe if we stay behind them? Nope, we blocked it that time. Pretty sure he had more HP than that. Ooh, I forgot about those attacks. That's definitely an attack I remember.
This is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not halt
much longer?
We receive you, Tonberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
His name is Tonberry. Well, better him using that armor than the actual Tonberry. Those things can be quite deadly. I wonder if I even have to select attack. I think it might just do it automatically. I'll just wait, I guess. Let's see what happens in the next fight. Oh, I should have checked the inventory before this. There's no simple way through the fortress. The minimap at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map with the back button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, press L3, or pressing L3 will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate your way as you see fit. Okay, so let's check the inventory real quick. We can check status. Oh, we have Cure and Thunder. Okay. Nice to know. How about the config? So the audio still, I don't know, some of the audio seemed kind of all over the place. But I think we'll just leave it as it is for now. Now it says if you push select. No, it's L3. Oh, dude, I love that. I don't know why they don't do this more often. Not in the center, it's off to the side. I don't have to hold L3. Just push it once.
Where are
It
you?
stays up there.
What if
Perfect.
Captain Ozilus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Voslus laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait.
Not being such a Debbie Downer.
Quickly, Rex.
Okay, so it does look like... Look at that. Can we actually sprint? Like how they're all following me. Some child they don't even know anything about. I just want to see if there's any items. It'd be just like square to hide stuff in the beginning. There are several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there is no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The right trigger command can allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, but I definitely don't want to fall behind. So I'm not attacking. Oh, looks like there is treasure. We can actually pick it up in the middle of a fight, too. Kind of interesting. Unless they killed the dude before I picked that stuff up. Now, is there really no way to sprint? So L3 just gets rid of that. Really no way to sprint. So it looks like I actually do have to go into my menu and select attack. Or else nothing happens. Oh, and then if that dude dies, I have to select someone else. It doesn't automatically just switch over. Good to know. Let's just kill these dudes. There's really no time limit on us. Can't even get an attack in. These guys are just destroying them. Hold on, hold on. What do we got in this direction? Let's see if we can take this dude on by ourselves. Oh, he sure does have a lot more HP. Yeah, this is definitely an MMORPG kind of combat style. You know, I heard a lot of people think this game is boring, but when I played it on the PS2, I remember having a good time with it. It's actually the first game that I bought, I think the collector's edition of. But I still have the bookcase, or the steel bookcase for it, which is pretty cool. But this one's obviously this is the Zodiac, which came out on, I think, what, newer consoles, like the PS4, the Switch, and Xbox, I think. Maybe even the new ones, you know. But I guess it's backwards compatible, even if it's not native to like the PS5 or Xbox. But this one's actually being played on the PC version. So Steam, pretty much. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing B. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. So you will gradually recover MP as you move about. It can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield, and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. Oops, not close enough. Okay, let's save it. Should be a PC, should be quick, right? Since we're on the PC. And let's give it 2 saves, just to be safe. I think this might be it's a tad bit early for episodes, but I think I'm going to end this one right here. In the next episode, we will, I guess, continue our way to save the king. I don't actually remember what happens to this king, but based on the little intro before we started, something tells me he's not going to make it. But be sure to check out the next episode and find out with me. So, thanks for watching and have a good day. Okay, before we continue, let me see. Let me check something really quick. Just want to see if the audio was good. I can actually find. Oh, here it is. I think. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, things sound okay, I guess. I think messing with the volume settings and all that, for some reason it doesn't affect the intro. Because I was like, man, this intro is like, the intro of the game was like abnormally loud. Okay. So let's continue. So let's make our way to the king. I don't want to keep him waiting any longer. He's definitely gonna have a bad time.
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
3 against 1. I guess let's hit him with some thunder. Let's see how fast this. Okay, that was not as quick as I thought it was going to be. Let's actually take out the one we pretty much almost dead. That's actually much stronger than I thought. But I guess it's as strong as our normal attack. We're actually not doing that bad. These guys must be weaker, though. Okay, then. Well, if I'm going to be granted the opportunity... Oh, that was like... Where is the save crystal? I'm not going to save it, but... They're going to give me the opportunity to get my HP back. I'll take it. Let's go. Hopefully we don't have to fight the same group of people again. But it looks like we're on our own this time. Oh, hold on. Nope, that's right. I think that's right. There's nowhere else to go. So this is a dead end. Just got it. Oh, okay, so there is... It's not a... It's just a 2x speed. It's definitely not a sprint. But I guess it's fine. Maybe in the config menu. Is there actually a sprint? Game speed, escape. I guess not. Don't see any sprint. But I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this slow walking. Although we can play at 2x speed. So I guess all the cutscenes are like this. With the way it's cropped. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can understand if they were already widescreen, but why not just like adjust it so the black bar is even on top and the bottom?
Your Majesty.
How did we make it here before everybody else?
Captain.
Did he just stab me?
Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
What about us? We didn't do anything.
Seize the insurgent. Malone!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
For the Homeland achievement. Well, that actually showed up on stream. It's always hit or miss if Steam achievements get saved, or I mean recorded. I don't know what really prevents it between
Pretenses
games.
of peace left by the wayside. The Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain
don't think
Vash
that's
von
true.
Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
This game is not not going as what I remember. But I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites.
Now, if I don't know,
1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
the classic, clear the rats out of the sewers kind of quest. Now, I don't know if you would consider Vaughn the main character. But I gotta say, he's definitely not one. If he is, he's definitely not one that I ever liked. Did find him to be, I don't know, I just remember not liking him. At least compared to the other characters.
Yeah.
Wow, Vaughn! You got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot.
I guess Vaughn is
You should come, Vaughn.
15.
He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do.
I mean,
Hey,
Rex. I
lock
think
this place up
Rex.
for me, will you? If
Rex
Miguel
said
finds
his,
out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Yeah, Rex said his brother was 2 years younger than him. And Rex was 17, so I'm guessing he's 15. Unless some time has passed. The Royal City of Rabanastre. I gotta say, I do like the way the towns are in this game. Year 706. Old Valendian, 2 years after the fall of Damascus. Also, now he's 17. Okay.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Dude just got robbed.
Churl? What? My pouch? It's gone. The boy.
Kind of reminds me of Aladdin, in a way.
Oh.
Like I was saying, I like the towns because they definitely feel really, vibrant and alive. Ooh, some of those textures though, I've definitely seen better days.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now?
What a weird
We're orphans.
vest.
The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
Dude's a scumbag. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's a little too far. I take it back. Although he's not like he's a child. 17-year-old orphan.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Why does that remind me of like Treasure Planet?
Well, be careful.
Treasure
You'll never
Planet,
fly
I
anything if
think?
you're rotting in a dungeon.
I feel like that's a line from Treasure Planet.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
It's definitely a little similar to, I'm gonna date myself here. Outlaw Star, where he wants to be a space pirate, pretty much. Oh, that's such a good anime. Only 26 episodes. So if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. It's a classic. No, I wouldn't say classic, but it's fairly old. Probably from the 90s or something. Let's see, tutorial. The location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure of where to go next. I guess the big X marks the spot is where we're supposed to go. What could Miguelo want? Better go see him at his shop. World map has been added to the party menu. And that's funny, there's also that. Okay, so we can get rid of that. I like how it's a nice transparent map. Doesn't cover the whole screen. That's funny, there's a lot of things, little bits and pieces I remember of this game. But the one thing that really stuck out to me that I just never forgot is when I bought this game, I also bought like the strategy guide, which is something I never really do. And I think it was to get like the ultimate weapons. It's so picky.
Penelo said you needed something?
It's like almost no way to do it without a strategy guide.
By courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomaj over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
You know, I was kind of feeling sympathetic to him for like stealing and all that because he's an orphan. But it doesn't seem like there's any shortage of work. I don't know how sorry I can really feel for him. Oh, but back to why getting the ultimate weapons in this game, at least I think it might have been a specific ultimate weapon. It was like super annoying and there's like no way to get it, in my opinion, without a strategy guide or someone telling you exactly what to do. But you know, back when the PS2 was out, there was not a lot of I guess there was like game facts. The internet was definitely in a different time, so it might not have been as easy to find stuff. It was definitely
There
no
you
YouTube.
are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Magello.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Magello. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Well, I guess the black bar at the bottom being bigger is nice for the dialogue, I suppose. Like, or for the subtitles, I guess. I guess that's one plus. So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Looks like a tomato. Oh, here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. I guess he really was a tomato. The mark of petition to have hunted. You want to hear all the details? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just go take a look at the board, then go off running to the hunt to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let them know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you'll hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Okay, I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Obtain a clan primer, and add it to the party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Orechia armlet. I'm gonna be getting names wrong. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. The bureaucracy. Need a license for everything in this game. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skill improve. Swords, bows, black magics. White magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj. How can he's talking to the third person now. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you're bestowing upon me? You ask. Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Hey Benny, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Well, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. You obtained a writ of transit. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of the mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue tomato. The hunt begins. Try equipping I'm going to say the armlet. Use the licenses command in the party menu to obtain accessory 1 license. Then use the equipped command to equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. I think we're fine. Yep. Merry Christmas, Benny. It's still, for me, it's still Christmas Eve. But it will be Christmas in 2 hours. But thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. In order to use your weapon and armor and magics, you must first obtain first must obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. You must choose a licensed board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you can enter the clan hall, you can change the board there. Okay, so I think this is different. Definitely don't remember this. Is it something to do with the Zodiac part? Let's see. Sword Masters, Weapon Katana, Dagger, Black Mage, Archer, Boar Breaker, pretty much a warrior. Time Battle Mage. That's where we get our Reflect. Unarmed Poles, Knight, Red Battle Mage, Machinist, Bolon. Wonder if these are classes that are in Final Fantasy 14 or Final Fantasy 11. A lot of these are in Final Fantasy 14. Machinist, Red Mage, I think, Monk. I guess Knight, but it's different, I think, right? I don't think it's called Knight. Archer, Black Mage. Bushi is pretty much, there's a Samurai class. I guess this would be Spears. I guess this would be the Dragoon. That's my class. Although I think for him, since I think he has a dagger right now, right? What does he have? I just want to see. He has a dagger, so I think I'm going to stick with, let's stick with that, daggers. Also, I was talking about what was annoying about getting the ultimate weapon in this game from what I remember. It might be different since this is the Zodiac version. But this is what you had to deal with in the, what's it called, the PS2 version. Let's see, accessories. Accessory 1. So to get, I don't remember this completely, right? So I might be messing some of this up. To get somebody's ultimate weapon, it's not like there was like a specific quest, or there might have been. But the one thing I remember being really annoying was the fact that there were a couple chests that you would run into. Like there'd be like a room of chests, like more than one, right? And there were certain chests that you couldn't open, or you could open them, but you weren't supposed to. And that isn't that crazy? Like, that's nothing. Like, you're not gonna figure that out without a walkthrough, which is super annoying. But from what I remember, this game is huge. So if you never found the ultimate weapon, you probably thought, I didn't explore everything, or there's just something I'm missing, or you just missed it, right? So, although I don't know if that's a thing in the Zodiac Age, but we're not going to be 100%ing this game, so it's not that big a deal, I suppose.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
We have
Move
to...
along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
I wonder if he wouldn't have let us out. If, even if we had the form. I guess Vaughn knows what he's doing. And there's so many people to talk to. Definitely can't spend enough time talking to all these people. Look at that. Once the gate closes, they'll not be letting anyone through. No exceptions. I'm getting in while the getting's good. You're trying to push in? Best be remembering that move, mate. You want inside, you get in line behind me. Understood? That's fine. We're actually leaving. Oh yeah, we started a new game today, Benny. As you can see from the save, we've only been playing it for about an hour. It's Final Fantasy 12. Alright, so let's see. Does it actually tell us on the map where we need to go? Like I said, I do like the fact that we can just do that. I think from Final Fantasy 12 onward, I think that's the end of random battles, if I remember correctly. I don't think, let's see, 13 would be next. I don't think the 13 trilogy has random battles. I actually don't remember if Final Fantasy 15. I don't think so. Final Fantasy 15 didn't have random battles either. So that's nice. Definitely keeps or it's definitely good for the pacing of the game. Something tells me we don't want to fight that T-Rex. Interesting. Let's see. Does it actually tell us where we need to go? Oh god, the buttons. Buttons are gonna take a while to get used to. Let's see. The Clan Primer chronicles your exploits. Read the description of the foes you have slain and uncover useful information to help in your future adventures. Let's see. Saw bill posted for the hunting of the rogue tomato. Rank 1 at the Sea Tavern. Tomage explained the details. Rogue tomato is to be found in Dalmasca's Easter Sand. Oh, can I actually check out the map? Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, so let's go and do that really quick. So I guess we will be using the speed up, especially when walking to new areas. Don't know if we want to do it during fights. I guess we can. Oh, I saw a rogue tomato on that list. I guess that's not too bad. We could always turn it off if we need to. Just L1. Where is that rogue tomato? Oh, he's up here. Okay, let's just take this wolf out. How difficult can a tomato be? Well, seems like he definitely has more HP than a wolf. Oh, he's gonna run away from us. It's definitely not gonna be a simple fight. Guess we're gonna have to chase after him. Oh, he didn't run that far. But he's actually gaining HP. Rogue tomato vanquished.
Galbana lilies?
Looks poisonous to me.
never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This will make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
I guess I really wouldn't be calling it growing out here. You just found one. You obtained a handful of Galbana lilies. Okay. Let's make our way back to the village. Or I guess to the city. Let's not get into any fights. Definitely don't want to die. Or waste any potions, especially since we have the save point right here. And let's actually save this game. Well, that was a fairly quick hunt. Let's go back and turn in that hunt. Can we not just go in? Ugh, they won't let me through. Nothing to do now but wait until the ceremony's over. Just as they finish their inspection, what do I see but the gates closing before me? Before my very eyes, a wee bit dodgy, wouldn't you say? Ah, Vaughn, I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Penelo about the mark we're going after, and I guess I got her worrying. The two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out the gates, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since. Nope. Okay. I guess now we have to go find her.
Now what? Huh?
Open the gate!
Just a random chocobo?
Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy.
Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did.
A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
There's a nice looking
Keep your
chocobo.
distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh.
Oh, there goes your flowers.
That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
That's it?
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well...
Now the gate's open.
Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Wasn't expecting the guards to just let anybody in, but... Alright, I'll take it. Ooh, nice. Real high quality cutscene. Hey, I know that guy. I saw you in the intro of the game. Why are we chasing after this dude? I can't wait to get the other party
We will
members.
have order.
So
I
much,
give you your new consul,
so
His
much better
Imperial Highness
characters.
Lord Vayne Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
So I guess anybody's better than Vaughn. Yeah, sorry for all the Vaughn lovers out there, but something tells me there's not that many of you.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off.
That's right, it's been 2
Achieve
years.
but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca.
Metaphorically.
Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now.
I doubt he doesn't want arrows
King
being blinged
Ramanas
at him.
and Lady Ash be gone. They stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
No, from looking at the trailers for Final Fantasy 16, I wonder if it's like similar, like story-wise, to this one. Or maybe I'm just thinking that because it's. I mean, this seems like it's.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vayne?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Well, he does
How
seem
can he
kind of
stand
nice.
about to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vayne ever did
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
What are these guys up to? Kind of looks like Magello. You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanastre. So like I was saying, since this game pretty much came after, obviously it came after Final Fantasy XI, I'm sure we all learned how to count in kindergarten. I guess there's no surprise that it, at least to me, it seems like it took a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy XI. So since Final Fantasy 16 is being, I don't know what, is it being produced or directed? I don't know. Pretty much by the same people or the same person who did Final Fantasy 14. I wonder if there's going to be any similarities between those two games. I mean, it seems like the art style is already pretty similar. So I wonder how that's going to go. I mean, I really like Final Fantasy 14. I've put in about 1,000 hours, I think, roughly, something like that. I'm definitely a fan of it. Mostly focused around playing Dragoon, but you know, did try some. Dragoon was not my my first class, if I remember correctly. I think it might have been Rogue, and then a Ninja. Vaughn, is that you? Can't remember the last time I saw you down here to visit old Dallin. Oh. But he was the one we were supposed to talk to. Guess not.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane.
Lots of cutscenes in this game.
On how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Dallin. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So this crescent stone, can I have it? Then I can find the secret passage in the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right. So where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek these plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find the sunstone. Leave by the south gate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. Don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Okay. Let's do this. What are the chances we're gonna get caught breaking into this place? Let's see, Giza Plains. Hangar right here, and I'm practically at the south gate. This will be easy. I think there's more than just leaving the city here. I think the difficulty starts once you leave Vaughn. Not making your first right. That's like saying, "Oh, we just opened the door and left that dude shot. This will be easy." What's this? Why is this red? Oh. Does that mean we can teleport? I guess. I mean, I don't really know why that one's red, but maybe it's, maybe you can't teleport at every crystal. That signifies the differences. The Giza Plains. Well, you know what? This is also a place I remember quite. I wouldn't say well, but definitely coming back to me. Alright, so let's see. Guess we go south. Let's do some fights along the way. Definitely want to stay on top of this. That's one of the worst things you can do in a Let's Play.
Yeah.
To get behind in your levels. Really wasn't expecting this dude to run away. Okay, nice. We did gain a level up. So it doesn't seem that leveling up it gives us our MP back. Or HP, for that matter. Which is fine. It's not something they do in every Final Fantasy. Actually, they don't do it in most of them, from what I can tell. Or from what I remember, I guess. Cartographer's Guild. Just a traveling Moogle trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds, Kupo. But the monsters during the rains are too scary. The dry should last a while longer, but take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Of course. Maps are always nice to have. A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. You obtain the map of Giza Plains. The location map for this area is complete. I gotta say, I do love the Moogle's design in this game. There's something charming about this art style. I wish Final Fantasy would or Square Enix, I should say, would take a chance on something, like wild, instead of. I feel like a lot of the locations and the themes are always somewhat similar now. I kind of wish they would do something like Final Fantasy X. You had this like tropical kind of feeling to it. Kind of wish. I mean, wouldn't it be cool if they did something like medieval Japan or something like that? with like samurais and all this stuff. Or like, ancient Rome. Well, I guess you'd be kind of getting close to Assassin's Creed, right? Let's see. You have a troubled look, child. What's the matter? Ah, you've come from Rabanasta seeking a sunstone, have you? You might have guessed from the name, sunstones contain power of the sun. You'll often find them used as a source of heat or light. Here we leave all things sunstone to Masiwa. Be able to find her near the dark crystal. Do you see the large black stone behind my tent? That is a dark crystal. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. Dark surfaces of the crystal drink in the light of the sun. Right? I guess you're the person we need to talk to. Oop. It says you're a nomad. Oh no, you're Masiwa. If you come to see the dark crystals, not everyone takes well of the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it's a sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable though, so we can't just go handing them out to anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some agreement. Would you hear my offer? We have no choice. The making of sunstones is a chore we give to children of our camp. Hey, thanks for the like, Benny. Have a good night, man. And thanks for coming to the stream. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shadestone. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shadestones. If you'll find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the sunstones he made in return. Some of the children said he might have seen him to the south of the camp. You may want to speak with him yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Like she's following us.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
You're already following us.
Don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Nello joins the party. Well, we have another fighter with us. That was nice. So I guess we should talk to the kids anyways. Guess what? I saw Jin off in the south part of the plains in the Crystal Glade. He was right by a small crystal. I asked if he wanted to come back to camp with me, but he said he still had some work to finish up. The Crystal Glade is to the south of our village. Just head out into Giza Plain and wind your way south. We take breaks in the glade since monsters seem to stay away from it. I was a little worried because Jin looked like he might have been hurt, but I was afraid to push him too hard to come back. Now I'm wondering if I did the right thing. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. We'll just do this 2x speed. Yvonne, let me give you these before we go. There are all sorts of monsters out there, so you can never be too careful. 3 potions and 2 Phoenix Downs. So far you've been traveling by yourself, but now that I'm here, we can travel as a party. You can give command to allies in your party, just like you've been doing for yourself up to now. I'll make my own decisions about what to do too, but you can also give me specific commands, and I'll take care of those first. Got it? Yep, definitely. You can now change leaders and issue party commands. Oh, one more thing. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. With my gambits turned off, I won't do anything until you give the word. You should really think about using gambits for yourself, you know? They can make managing a battle a lot easier. Gambits has been added to the battle menu. Well, you ready to go? Yeah, I remember gambits being pretty useful in this game. Vaughn, wasn't Jin supposed to be somewhere to the south of the village? If we work our way around, we should find him. Couldn't we? I guess going in this direction. Oh. I guess there's multiple areas you can go from. I do want to see licenses. Let's see, we have 13 LP. Gain MP after taking damage. First aid. Oh, we don't have enough LP. Now, what should I make her? What kind of stuff does she have equipped? Oh, she also has a dagger. I definitely don't want to make her the same class, I guess. I don't know. What is this stuff? It doesn't really say. I mean, maybe a white mage. And I guess it doesn't matter too much, since they did say you can change it later. She does have 56 MP. Let's do it. So it was important to have a white mage in the party. Wonder if they gained her any stats. Oh, still has 56 MP. And nothing to put on. Because let's see. Oh, we don't start off with cure. Okay, so we actually have to buy it. Increases magic potency. Wonder if we can buy it in town. I only see items in town. I guess we're gonna have to wait until we get to Rabanastre. Let's take down some of these hyenas.
Yeah.
That was a pretty quick fight. Ooh. Oh. I thought this crystal for a second was one of those T-Rexes. The dark crystal radiates a brilliant light. Thank God for this 2x speed. It's definitely going to help us.
Yeah.
Especially with grinding. Although something tells me that grinding won't be as bad in this game as it is in Final Fantasy X-2. As of right now, as of me recording this episode on December 24th, 2022, I have not yet finished Final Fantasy X-2, which is something I usually do before I go on to the next Final Fantasy. But I just couldn't. I will finish it. We are pretty much at the final area. We're pretty much about to face off against the final boss. But I was just not feeling that game, man. Now I know why I never beat that game. Just not a fan of it. I now see why it gets so much hate. It's not just the fact that it's not as good as Final Fantasy X. Definitely bad in its own way. In the The dress spheres are nice, but just, I don't know. I just feel so weak in that game. Maybe I'm just not playing it right. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to ya? Masuya wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem. Let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. Nope, no good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just need to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you here looking for me anyhow? Yeah. I guess we're gonna be making our own. So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Matsuya doesn't mind, I'll give you a shade stone. I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know how we use dark crystals and shade stones to make sunstones, right? Obtained a shade stone. There's your shade stone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? If you take that shade stone I just gave you and bring it near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizons. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shade stone's absorbed. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Not a fourth wall breaking in this game. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me and I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See? Or see you back here when you're done. Okay. This is going to be more involved than I thought. I thought maybe we could just go to one of these crystals, but looks like we're going to have to go to a couple of them, which I guess is not too bad at this speed. Let's hold the shade stone up to the crystal. Well, unless we get more than that, definitely going to need more. We're going to need all 4. What's crazy is they were playing this game on 2x speed. You can actually play it on 4x speed. Although I'm not sure if you can actually change it. Oh, I guess you can. I thought maybe this was only something you can do at the beginning of the game. Look at that. That might be a little too fast for my taste. I just wanted to see it. Maybe if we ever need to move somewhere pretty fast, we can do that. But it's definitely too fast for fights. Okay, let's check the map. Okay. Much easier than just trying to find these places without it. Thank God he marked it on the map. Must we definitely be... Wait a minute. Oh, I was looking at the wrong mark. Whoa, look at that third one all the way up there. Let's hope these 2 close ones are good enough. Oh, this guy's interesting. Hold on. Oh. Oh, he's friendly. Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I couldn't target you. Hold on, I'm just trying to pick up some items here. Not trying to get into any fights, but looks like I don't have much of a choice. Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay, I do have steel. Don't have anything with you. Guess I'm gonna have to toss you a potion. Actually, a pretty quick potion toss. Was expecting it to take way longer than that. Let's hope this is a lot more than 25%. I think that might have been less. Not bad. Maybe this won't take so long after all. So this is what the kids on Giza Plains do to make their way. Maybe one of them will take you on as apprentice. Yeah, let's just find the next crystal, okay? Ooh, let me just grab a drink of water here. Gotta stay hydrated, right? Okay, now let's go and find our way to the third crystal. And when I say find, I mean let's just follow the map. Thank God for the markers. If there's no markers, this place would be really annoying. Oh, I guess this dude followed us the whole way here.
Yeah.
Guess technically we have to run away from the fights, or else maybe they just keep following us. Although I'm sure leaving the zone is probably good enough. Ooh, that's an enemy we haven't faced off against before. Let's see how this goes. Oh. I definitely had more HP than usual, but easy enough fight. Now let's hope this is the last one. What? Why can't I? I gotta wait for that to pop up, I guess. Come on, give me the rest. Please don't make me go all the way up there. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna be screwed and get like 99% or something. That's that. Nothing to it. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we did it right. Sure, let's go. Gained a sunstone. Oh, not that the kid checks it. Hey, you've got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Masuya is always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest. See who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Todd said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, okay? Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. I'll race ya. Trying to keep up. Are we seriously racing this kid? Or is it just gonna be gonna magically appear in the village? Nice. Love stuff like that. Hate it when games waste your time. Super annoying. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He is a good boy. But how his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please take these with my things. Oh, we're also getting some money. Nice. Some potions and a teleport stone. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. Wonder how much money they can sell these for. I mean, they did sell it. They did say that they used these sunstones to keep them, or, you know, to keep them alive, pretty much. Kind of funny, kind of weird, and I guess funny at the same time, that the sunstones, which keep these town folk alive, obviously need money to buy food, I guess, from the city. Is a job that's handled by kids. What do the adults do? If the kids are, I mean, the kids are technically the breadwinners, right? Now, playing the game at 2x speed, you can get fairly used to it. For a second, I didn't realize it was still on. Yeah, we sure are getting a lot of items from these enemies. A lot of pelts and stuff like that. Wonder if there's like a crafting aspect to this game. I definitely don't remember if there is, but wouldn't be too surprised if there is. Okay then. Oh, that's interesting. Let's hope these teleport stones are not that difficult to find. Or if we can buy them, let's hope they're not too expensive. Kind of interesting that you need a stone to teleport. Although it doesn't seem like you can teleport to the blue save crystals. Maybe not until we find another red one. Oh, hold on. We don't need to go this way. We're trying to go down. Trying to go back to Lowtown. Which I think is in this direction. What is this? Fallout or something? That's such a weird gate to have.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
Don't worry.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Is it stealing if you don't get caught? Technically, yes.
Sorry, Penelo.
But not in the game world. Something tells me we're gonna get caught. You get the sunstone for Dallin. I imagine that wasn't easy to come by. Sunstones, gate crystals, sky stones. There's magicite all around us. If you stop to think about it, magicite. Wasn't that the name of what the summons turned into in Final Fantasy VI? It's been a couple months since we beat Final Fantasy VI. We did play it this year though. Alan found the rock he was looking for, some old rock. He sure was happy about it. Also, pretty much like I did mention we are doing a quest to beat all mainline Final Fantasy games. And we started actually at the beginning of the year, January 1st. And we've made it to Final Fantasy 12. So obviously between Final Fantasy 1 all the way to 12, we beat it this year. Except for 10-2. So We're at the very end of that, so I'm gonna consider it beaten. Oh, you've gotten a sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to give the crescent stone back its magics, like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The Signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the Signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
You obtain the crescent stone. Well, it's a good thing we can save the game. So if we screw up, we can just reload the save. Or we just going straight here? Beneath Rabbit's stat, Rabinaster, the something.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir.
These guys are still doing stuff? I wonder if that's the same area that we're heading to. Although I did just remember something when he did tell us to prepare. I don't know, maybe we should actually pass by some of these shops and see what they have for us. I mean, hardly sold nothing today. Can't expect the likes of these to put up hard kill though. Oh well, go have a look. Onion bombs. Potions. And they're kind of expensive. I mean, they're not that bad, but don't have that much money, so let's not spend any of it. So it looks like the waterways, or we can access them from down here. But I do want to go back up to the surface if I can find. It says there should be some stairs here. Oh, there they are. I do want to turn in that hunt. I think that's something we can do, right? I think it was in here, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder why all the little torches there are sparkling like that. So let's see. Where is that dude? How are things with you, Vaughn? With all the food and drink orders for the feet. Or Fett? I can't complain. What's Tomaj? Ah, Vaughn defeated the rogue tomato, did you? I was worried you might not be ready just yet, but you did a fine job of it. Here's your bounty for completing the hunt. 300 gil, some potions, and a teleport stone. You follow through on the hunt like a real professional. Gonna let you in on a little something to help you along. Did you ever notice a Banga standing watch in front of the building in the north end? Might be worth your time to pay him a visit. I don't know what a Banga is. Let's see. In front of a building in the north end. Show him the clan primer I gave you. He'll let you inside. As for what's there, you'll just have to go see for yourself. Oh, probably guild. Hunter's Guild. Oh, there's another mark available. Textra. Textra, Mutant Wolf, rank 1. Petitioner Gatsley. Seek brave souls for slaying a fearsome beastie. My future rests on the swift response. My name is Ghastly. Seek me at the Sand Sea Tavern. The bill's petitioner can be found at the following location. You must speak with the petitioner to formalize the contract. He's pretty much in the same area we're in. Is it you? Barkeep? I guess the names pop up. It just says Rabanastron. Okay, so that's pretty much the same names. Barkeep. Maybe he's upstairs. It's gotta be this guy, right? Nope. So who do you think you are? The balcony is reserved for the Imperial Watch. You can toast the new consul from downstairs, boy. They did say this bar, right? Barkeep. Yeah, this is the Sand Sea. I guess I missed him. You saw my bill? My bill to hunt Textra. You're looking for Ghastly, you found him. I own a shop over in the bazaar, but times have been tough, so I put in an order for some new goods, hoping to stir up some business. Put up everything I own as collateral against the shipment. Trouble is, this beastie in the western sand's been attacking the caravans. As it happens, my goods are supposed to be arriving by the way of the western sand too. This Textra were to attack, what of my goods? Please, you must kill Textra for me. Accept the hunt and I'll let you know where to find it. Now we're talking. Textra stalks the Western Sand in a region known as Deltea Downs. The caravan driver said they were set upon along the cliff wall to your left as you leave the city via the west gate. I'm depending on you. If our shop goes under, my wife and I will be turned out onto the streets. Makes sense why you're in a bar getting drunk. At least I'm assuming you're drunk. Looks like there's some beer on the floor. Although I don't know why you're sitting on the floor since there's a nice table. Okay. Now there were some other shops. Let's see what these shops sell. I'm assuming this one's magic. Yugiri. That name also sounds familiar. Isn't that like the ninja in Final Fantasy XIV? I think that might be her name. I don't know, actually. What was it, the ninja? I think it might have been. Welcome to Yugiri's Magic. How may I help? Alright, so we can definitely buy some of this magic, but I guess this is for the white mage. This is for the black mage, time mage, arcane magics. Who does arcane magic? I guess we'll have to look at the list to see which one does it. I understand it, walking around can restore spent magic energies. But I can't for the life of me understand why. Magix is a fiddle mistress. I'm studying magic so I can protect myself, if I must. It's not that I don't trust the new consul, but we each have a duty to keep our city safe. I wish people would take that initiative in the real world. You know, go learn some, I don't know, some type of martial arts. Although I guess, who am I to talk? Not like I've done that either. But let's see. I guess let's just go down. Let's just get started. This infiltration of this castle here. I see no reason not to. I'm sure that dude can wait on his hunt. Don't think we really need to buy anything. Although I guess looking for a weapon shop might have been nice. But I don't know. Are these just item shops? Business might have been slow. Help me out and buy something, will ya? Onion bolt. Okay. Maybe the weapon shop is different. Storehouse number 5. Hey Vaughn, I finally worked out how to get the door on the left side open. I hope there's something in it besides rats. I wanted you to go in first, so I waited for you to come before opening it. Well, that's one of the reasons I waited. Thing is, I'm gonna need some special tools to open the door. Gonna need you to fetch them for me. I thought you said you just opened it. I know. Not the most exciting thing to do, is it? I'm just messing with you. I got everything I need ready to go. Hang on while I open it. This kid actually believed him. He's got played by a child. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Huh? Oop. It's open. Now we've got another place to explore. Oh, and I almost forgot. Take these with you before you go. No telling what's down there. Might come in handy. 2 potions and some eye drops. Oh, I'm sure those eye drops are gonna be handy. It's nice of the game to give us stuff. Not something you would expect. I think this might be the same place those warriors are in. And that cutscene we just saw. Lots of different areas that we can go to. First things first, let's save it. Let's actually check this area out. Hopefully it's just the... Oh, we have no map. Right. I guess we're just gonna have to make our own map.
Yeah.
Although it's just a bunch of rats. Let's hope they don't blind us. Nice. Level up. Looks like we picked the right area. I always love finding the dead-end areas first. That way I know the other area is the way to go. And this area was just for an item. Now, like I've mentioned before, this is obviously not going to be 100% playthrough. Because that would be crazy. We'd probably be still working on, who knows, Final Fantasy VIII or something. We were doing 100% playthroughs of all these Final Fantasy games. We're just gonna stick with, I guess, for this Let's Play is pretty much just gonna stick with the main story. And I guess some side quests, you know, whenever we feel like it. Probably just how anybody would play this game. I doubt many people 100% Final Fantasy games. Probably a minority of people do that. Oh, come on, these stupid rats. I don't know why they're running away from me. I guess maybe they were trying to find other rats to help them. I guess that makes sense. Now let's see if this one runs away now that he's by himself. I guess not. Maybe we just cornered him. Some more eye drops. That's interesting. Oh, I bet you these bats blind you. Oh, the gnaw is probably it. Maybe not. Well, let's toss ourselves a potion. Maybe we could just walk back to the save. Well, let's not waste any time. Ooh, I probably should have just killed the other one, but whatever. So close to getting 2-shot. Pretty much got a sliver of HP left. Only we were just a little bit stronger. Surprised you can actually block with just a dagger. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize we got 2 hits in. Also some sort of chain sequence at the bottom. Wonder what that's all about. 38 gil. I guess let's keep going in this direction. Doesn't seem like there's any other choice. Wonder if we're gonna run into those people that we saw down here. Man, the drop rate of some of these items is insane. We're just picking up rat pelt after rat pelt after rat pelt. It was kind of crazy. There's definitely got to be a crafting system in this game. I can't imagine, you know, us getting all these items for them just to be sold. But I guess we'll find out eventually when the game wants to tell us. So I guess this is technically supposed to be considered our first dungeon. Which is a pretty straightforward dungeon. There's really no other, very few branching paths. Oh, I guess that one doesn't want to hit us. That one doesn't aggro. I guess you can see that from their green HP bar. That's probably the one that blinds you. They probably didn't want to make this too difficult for people. 3 hits. I almost want to get blinded just to see if I was right. Oh, looks like he also got 3 hits in. I guess he wanted some payback for his friend. Got a potion. I wonder if we're gonna run into a save point. I'd rather not waste a potion if I can afford to not. I can't afford to buy that many potions. At least we're 2-shotting these guys now. Even the bats. Okay, we still have enough HP not to instantly die. But we are getting close to being in danger. I don't see any save points on the map. I guess let's not take a chance. I mean, what's a potion? We are picking them up on the... We are picking them up in this dungeon, so... Not the biggest thing in the world. Oh, looks like the other one just automatically attacks us when it sees its buddy dying. They're only friendly until we start attacking their kind. Doesn't even... I mean, even the monsters that don't aggro, they don't help the other animals. Only when they get... Hold on, let's turn back. If they only aggro when, I guess, you attack enemies that don't aggro. So let's see. I don't... kind of wish the whole map was colored, not just the place we're at. Don't think we missed any areas. So let's just go. I want to bet that there's going to be a save point as soon as we go into this area. Now or never. Seems like this is the perfect time. Definitely a distraction. Ooh, like we're not the only one breaking into here. Nice. She's like one of my favorite characters. Cool design. If I remember correctly, she had a good voice actor. Voiced her. I don't know if the voice actors changed. I don't think so. I think they might still have the same voice actors they did in the original. That's convenient. Straight up got a map. And they said it would be difficult to go back. We can go back right away. Let's turn off this 2x speed. And just like I said, a crystal. May not be able to leave this area easy. May wish to save in a new file. That's a very nice little thing the game does for you. I don't want to call it a quality of life, but it definitely prevents headaches, especially if you're new to Final Fantasy or RPGs, because you can easily do, put yourself in a bad situation like that. I assume most people don't save multiple times; they just have the one save, maybe two at the most. And then when they do have two, they save in both and just gonna screw themselves over. Okay, let me just grab some water really quick. I got my my water filtration little container. I got it in my room. So it was nice to have a nice supply of water just waiting there for me. Okay, let's get started. Alright, time to steal whatever we're stealing here. And it does seem like there's a lot of distractions going on, so it's probably the perfect time. Oh, I thought we were gonna have to sneak by, but I guess we could just blend in with the crowd. I have not seen you around. Were you hired especially for the feat tonight? Then you should be waiting over by the stairs, down the corridor to the end. I don't think anyone's going to question us, which is nice. We'll be stealing stuff along the way. Remedy's always nice. They were smart to keep most of the soldiers out of the palace for the feat. Who could eat with all those people in armor standing around? Yes, how nice. Maybe that's why everybody's seems like two different groups of people are trying to break into this place. I mean, what, you got those soldiers, I guess, and the dude, I don't want to say he was on a motorcycle, but probably some type of airship. Oh, lots of stuff for us to steal. Oh, come on. Let me get my item. Have you gathered up all the occasionals? Good. You'll be on cleanup duty when the feat's over. Wait here until we're ready for you. No one goes to the upper floor until we've given the order. Step out of line and you'll be punished. Well, what are we getting for following orders? I guess we're getting all these items. That's nice. Saving us some money. Wait here until I've further until I've further directions for you. Okay. What's he doing? Trying to go upstairs? Trying to go upstairs, ain't you? I know. You're hungry. I don't blame you. An empty stomach made me want to crash the feet too. No, no. No use trying to hide it. Look here. I'll help you out. Okay, so press X to call the guard. I'll handle him when he comes. And you make for the stairs. Now get too close and he's liable to notice you. Let's give her a try. Oh, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. I love how there's dialogue for pushing the wrong button. Sorry, man, I'm using a third-party controller. My buttons are flipped around.
Hey, Buckethead!
Now's your chance. Get going. Kind of funny that he responds to Buckethead, but alright. And we're so easily able to get around him. Could have just turned his Buckethead around. So if you ever break into a place that you're not supposed to be, just walk around and pretend like you're supposed to be there. That way people won't be as suspicious. If you walk around all nervous, you might arouse some suspicion. What was it old Dallin said? The signet yearns for a sunsown strength, the light that colored way. There was more, oh yeah. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Give it to the sun's power. And it'll light your way. It'll light your path. Looks like I've got a signet to find. I guess that's the signet? Why do I have to shout?
Over here!
Ooh, I'm gonna have to do some sneaking around, huh? Okay, this is gonna get kind of annoying. Sneaking around is definitely not my strong suit. How close can I get to these guys? Ooh, hold on. Let's see.
Hello?
Oh, this is the wrong one. Beautiful signet is painted on the floor. It appears to represent a hawk. No. It's definitely not a hawk. Ooh, oh.
Over here!
Guess they just stopped moving after that. How nice of them. Well, I think I might have just screwed myself. I think I need to do... We'll just go over here, I guess. Oh, nice. It's a piece of equipment. I'll take that. I probably shouldn't have moved those guys. Now they're in the way. Unless I can make them come here. Oh, that's not a good idea. That was dumb too. Now I've just cornered myself. Oh, great. Is there a chance to reset? What happens if I just run past him? Hey, you there. What are you doing? You should be waiting down in the cellar with the others. Okay, well, at least I don't have to do that whole other process.
Over here!
Okay, that's the first one we need to do. That way we can go around like this. Don't know if I have to go in that area.
Hey, Buckethead!
Okay, let's do that. I don't know if it's this one. I don't think so, right? Lion. I don't think it's a lion, right? Oh, maybe it is. The light of the sun flows into the signet. The hidden way is lit. Okay. Does it show on the map? I thought the light was supposed to show me the way. Not helping. Why is that dude over there? Do I remember him being there? I wonder if I get caught. If I have to redo this. Actually, I think I might have completely... Oh, maybe not.
Hello?
Okay, that helps a little bit, I guess. I can at least go in this direction. Move
Over
those.
here!
I wonder if it's going to move them from both sides. Okay. This, I think this was where it was, right? Suspicious looking wall. There's something not quite right about this wall. You look closely, but you find nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, maybe this one. something not quite right about this wall. Find nothing, pretty much. Ah, here it is. Faint light. Faint light shines from behind the wall. Well, that takes care of the secret passage. Now where's this treasure? You watch it. Guess it's not leaving me much choice. Well, let's hope. Probably should have asked them if there was another way out of here. Oh, what was that? I heard some noise. Yeah, what was that? What is this? What is a switch? You see a small object that looks like a switch. You hear a mechanical click from behind. Guess that opens the door. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, hold on. Probably should have checked the other side. Looks like there might have been two doors. This looks like the treasure room. See some gold. Dang. Those gold bars.
Huh?
What's going on? Are we stuck in here? What's that supposed to be? Is that the switch?
Oh.
Quite a performance.
Who are you?
Looks like he's also...
I play the leading man. Who else?
Just trying to steal stuff.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
2 against 1. He's quick.
Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
I think she's... Let's see, we obtained the goddess Magicite. She definitely has the same voice actor. It's super unique. Oh, I actually kind of want to see who it is. Might look that up. Let's see if we can sneak out from the same area. I thought we were in the same area, but I guess not. Between the guards and whoever those two were, it's not safe that way. No turning back. Okay. I guess up the stairs we go. Really no other choice. I can't believe this game doesn't have a sprint option. I don't think the original game had a 2x speed. You pretty much had to play at this speed the whole time. Which is kind of crazy. He needs to be more careful running inside, or no, just opening doors. You never know what could be on the other side. Looks like there's a big enough distraction going on. Oop.
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along.
The Ifrit. Looks like these guys are trying to take their castle back.
Running!
gotta be it. That's what, a floating motorcycle?
End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move!
What's he gonna do? Oh,
off with you!
I guess it's easier just to steal us than to steal the Magicite.
Let go of me! Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping.
Not good.
Maybe it's too heavy for 3 people.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way.
Are we back
Not
in
many
the same
Viera where
area?
you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Balthier and Fran join the party. Cool. Wonder if I could have control over them. You'll not be able to leave this area easily, so save in a new file. We'll just stick with this file. Let's see, can I mess with their licenses? Oh, I sure can. Let's see, what weapon do they have? Gun and a short bow. I guess you're going to be a machinist, since that seems like the best thing for you. And then, now for Fran, she does have a bow. But I think this would be better? I don't know. I think we can change it later. But I think I'm gonna end up that, you know, it's gonna end up like a dragoon, I think. I don't know if there are any other characters that we find later in the game that have a spear. But there might be. So for now, let's go with Archer. He does have a bow. So we'll just stick with that, since they already have the weapons for it. Who can actually equip Magicite? Probably not. Oh, I can. Magic resist to 13. Reduces MP to 0. That's crazy. And it seems to lower my HP as well. Definitely not something I want to put on, I guess. For him, it does nothing. Oh, except that it probably also reduces it to 0. Okay, so let's see. Accessories, Libra. That's not a bad thing. Martyr. Let's do Martyr. And oh, what's this? HP plus 30. Oh, let's do first aid. Seems useful. Now for you. Oh, do accessory plus 1. Light armor, guns. No abilities. That's interesting. Well, there's some abilities down here. Not something I actually checked. I guess let's put that on. And then I guess guns. Hold on, that's 50. Maybe not. Put this one. Why is that so much? Well, let's do guns. Why not? Gain MP after dealing damage. Okay. Might be useful. Martyr. So let's do that. And accessories 1. Let's see, first aid. You can also do first aid. What to do? First aid. Now let's do martyr. I guess there's really no point in gaining MP if they have no magical abilities. Okay, let's do first aid. I wonder if that actually requires MP to use. Okay, since we actually before we save it, let's be sure to put this on. He has less HP. I guess I'll give it to her. I mean, nobody has any MP, I guess, right? Or any magic. Don't think he does, right? I'm gonna check my magic status. And stats and status. Can I not see what kind of magic I can use? Because it doesn't matter. Don't think I have anything anyways. Alright, let's save it and move on. Wasted enough time here. Vaughn, there's something I want to check out before we set it. As I thought you don't know much about gambits yet, do you? Listen carefully, I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you combine one action with a target for that action. Example, you can arrange that Cure be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Useful that. Of course, one error of judgment, you could well find yourself throwing punches at that same ally. If a good head on your shoulders, it should come easy enough. I fear a more detailed explanation is in order. This is the Gambit screen. You can read it from the party menu. Okay. To create a Gambit, you need only select an action and a target for that action. Here, let me show you. I'll start by changing the actions of one of my Gambits. Now, whenever an ally gets hurt, I toss a potion his way. Charming, eh? I mean, I guess it says any ally. I guess that's when they get hurt. Of course, that's a sure way to go through a stock of potions. So let's adjust the target to make sure things don't get out of hand. now, only ever use potion when an ally's HP drops below 70%. That should be a little more bearable. Nothing to it really. You can set the gambit action to more or less any ability you have at your disposal. A list of available actions. Press A to exit. Targets aren't so simple. You'll have to pick up new ones from gambit shops. List of available targets. Press A to exit. But that isn't all. You can also prioritize your gambits. Allow me. The gambit in the first slot always takes priority. As it stands now, even if an ally's HP starts to fall, should there be foes nearby, I'll only attack. For which I could rightly be criticized. In general, it's better to optimize healing before attacking. Vitality before violence, if you like. Oh, another thing. You can turn gambits off and on from here. From the gambit screen, as well as from the battle menu. Of course, gambits won't do much good if they're turned off. Still, discretion is often the better part of valor. If you need to beat a hasty retreat, try turning off gambits first. It's hard to fall back when your allies insist on picking a fight. Did I mention you can have up to 3 gambit sets for each party member, or for each member of your party? Set a few to a situation or match your mood. Feel like cracking some skulls? Make a set. Rather indulge your magical fancies? Make a set for that too. You'll want to get comfortable with gambits first, though. Once you can feel it in your bones, you're ready. Well, that's the long and short of it. I'll set my gambits as they were before we started. Feel free to change them later if you like. I like to come across new actions and targets. Don't be afraid to experiment with new gambit combinations. But don't put all your faith in any one combination. With each passing day, the world finds new and exciting ways to kill a man. Spoken like a true pirate. Be flexible if you find yourself up against beasts that don't take well to fire. Create a gambit to cast fire on nearby foes. Likewise, should we face a creature that uses poison, a gambit to cast Poisona, poisoned allies, just might come in handy. A bit much to take in. Don't let it worry you, you're in good company. Yes, these sewers are thick with the bones of others who had similar difficulties. Gambits have been added to the party menu. Party has been added to the party menu. Right, let's set off. Okay. Let's actually save it before we have to do that again. That's a fairly long cutscene. Use gambits to guide the actions of characters in your party. You can purchase gambit targeting conditions from your local gambit trader. Let's see. Party leader's target. First aid on any ally. I guess we'll do that. I guess the same thing for you. Hold on. Alright, we have all these other menus that they didn't talk about. I'm surprised they didn't talk about this. Allies at 50%. Oh, she actually has Kira. We can't... Can she actually use it? How am I... Let's see. Okay, actually can. Right now that that's set, and we saw that cutscene, let's actually save it again. But we don't want to see it twice if we do end up dying. Okay, and I think with that, I'm probably gonna call an end to this stream. We're pretty much coming up on the 3-hour mark for my streams. I know the beginning of the stream was kind of a mess with the issues that we had. I don't know why it was an issue. It wasn't an issue when I tested everything 2 days ago. But you know, what can you do? There's a lot of issues today. Before the stream and during the stream. Almost like the universe didn't want me to stream. But we got it done. So, I'll be on tomorrow, even though it's Christmas. Should be on tomorrow. I don't see anything getting in the way. I definitely do plan on it. So, happy Christmas. Or Merry Christmas, I guess. Kind of got Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas mixed up. Merry Christmas. Or Christmas Eve, as it is. Still Christmas Eve here. For a couple more minutes. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to the stream. And if you want to know when I go live, you can hit that subscribe or follow button. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, all these episodes are going to get uploaded to YouTube eventually. There's still plenty of other episodes from other Let's Plays that I need to upload. But we'll get to it eventually. If not, you could always watch the live stream. It's something I don't take down anymore. I used to take it down because I figured, get rid of some of the clutter. But there really doesn't seem to be a point. So, anyways, thanks for watching.